Genesis chapter 29 and chapter 30. So in the past couple days, the last 2 or 3 recordings, we have been discussing how to find the perfect wife. And that was Rebekah, wife of Isaac. We should name this how not to find or how to find the unperfect wife. Because Rachel is something else, even though she was blessed. But Rachel is not what you would call a perfect wife. She brought in jealousy. She was fighting with her sister. And all of this, I believe, stems from when you do not have control of your own emotions. Because as soon as Jacob saw Rachel, he just kind of was smitten by her. And it is clear that through Leah came Judah, and Jesus is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. So that's the lineage of Jesus, is through Leah, not Rachel. Verse 35, chapter 29, and she conceived again and bare a son, and she said, now will I praise the Lord. Therefore she called his name Judah, and left bearing. So that is, it exemplifies, and we will do this in less than 5 minutes for sure, because it's very easy to see that Jacob did all the wrong things. And he reaped what he sowed. And now we have confusion in the church today and among a lot of people that we are allowed to have multiple wives. That's not true at all. There's so many wrong things with how Jacob and Laban went about this whole thing. This is not how you do it. And he paid for his bad choices. And I want you to see how, what we were saying is like a man cannot fall in love. It's more like lust operating. And you see it here because if you're in love, as they say, which is impossible for a man, then why do things like this happen? Look at chapter 30 and the end of verse 1 and verse 2. And said unto Jacob, give me children, or else I die. So she's so dramatic. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel. So what happened to all the love? See, you don't read that about Isaac and Rebekah. They have a very good marriage. You know that Rebekah was God's choice. The servant prayed, Abraham's servant prayed for that the Lord would bless his way in finding a wife. We don't see Jacob praying to find a wife. We just don't see that. So he just goes with what he feels. And this is a disaster in terms of like, why does he have all these women? It's a disaster. We shouldn't do that. And he had to suffer the consequences of it. So now he's got the sisters fighting and the handmaids fighting. So he had to pay the consequence. Yes, the Lord turned a bad situation into good because the 12 tribes came from him, from these women, but he had to pay the consequences. Everybody's fighting, and then he's fighting on top of it. He gets into a fight with Laban. So it's really a dysfunctional family. And that's what happens. That's the consequences of not doing it the correct way.